Hi, how are you? My name is Elena. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, today I wanted to speak a little bit about intuition and sometimes in messages, messages that are constantly on a loop in your head. It's usually because you have to say something. Now, this is not going to be a video for everyone. This is going to be, you'll know if this video is for you. As someone who is very intuitive and very psychic in many ways, I remember there would be times where spirit would give me a message in my brain, like in my head, and it would be on loop. So much so, that I know deep down they want me to share that message to the person that they're telling me about in my mind. However, I remember, this is a funny story. One time I was starting a new job and there was somebody working there, and I kept getting this message of tell them that they are loved and supported, and that someone's always there for them, and all this stuff. And I remember saying to spirit, I don't know this person, I don't know them, why are you asking me to say all these kind of personal details? This is when I first started getting these really intense loops in my head. And I was like, I don't want to tell them they are fully supported and loved. I mean, those are great messages, but I don't know this person. It's a complete stranger, really. And it's not, and I have to work with them. It's I just started this job. It's strange. It's strange to do that, isn't it? Anyways, so I was being stubborn and I didn't want to say anything. So I went home and I tried to sleep, and that message did not shut the hell up. It just kept, I couldn't sleep for a whole night. I couldn't sleep because I kept hearing that message. It was so freaking loud. And to the point where I went up, I had to go to work the next day, saw this person. I was like, just so you know, I want you to know that you are loved and supported and you're never alone. And people are here for you, even though it feels like no one's around. And it was just and then, thank God they received it well. Then they just looked at me and they just gave me a big hug, and clearly they needed that message. However, I'm just letting you know that, spirit is repeatedly giving you a message in your mind. Chances are they want you to share it. And people probably are wondering how or why. Why does that happen to you specifically? And it's because you are connected to spirit. There's so many people around walking around, but not everyone's connected to spirit. Not everyone can hear spirit. Because you are connected and you are aligned to spirit, they know that they can tell you a message, and you will likely tell someone. You will likely tell them. And it can happen in the strangest ways too. There's times where, I don't know if I should say this, but there's times where I would get a dream of a person I knew. I didn't really know them, but a professional, and I had a dream about them, and they were frantically calling the name of Cassandra or whatever, just, oh my gosh, Cassandra, I feel so bad, I'm so sorry, Cassandra. And I was like, that's so strange, right? So I see this person the next day. I'm like, I had such a weird dream about you. And I'm like, you were screaming out loud saying, I'm sorry, Cassandra. Isn't that weird? And I didn't really think much of it. That dude looked at me as if he saw a ghost. And I was like, oh, what did I say? What did I do? And it only occurred to me later on that turns out that this man, his wife, is named Cassandra, and he cheated on her. So spirit is always watching. This is another lesson when it comes to spirit. You think that you can get away with stuff? Spirit knows what you're doing. They will send you messengers, unexpected messengers that will just say things like me, and it will really kind of shake them up and realize that, what, people know what you did. You know what I mean? Karma's a real thing. Anyways, so I think this message is basically for people who are experiencing that, and to let them know that they're not alone in it, and that even though it can be very annoying, it's actually a gift. It is a gift. Perhaps the people that you're sharing these truths with, maybe they don't have people around them that say those things that they need to hear, you know, like it could be good, bad, or, you know, maybe they feel like they don't have a lot of support, just like that person I worked with. Like, it's just like maybe they really needed that, you know? So, and I feel like it's important to just kind of honor your gift because they will keep it on loop. And if you don't, and just trust that whatever messages come through are meant to come through, and that spirit really appreciates you to be able to convey what it is that they need to be conveyed to people. So with that being said, I hope this video helps, and have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye.